Thank you, man. Greetings, my people. Greetings, my people. Today is Friday, May 17th, 2024, 4:23 p.m. And I ain't gonna be with you long. You all right? Man? Okay. I'm not gonna be before you long. But I titled this one Diddy Sympathizers and Protectors. Y'all all right? How y'all feel? And there's a very damaging video that came out showing him downright beating Cassie. And a few people that came to mind, and I tagged them. Ugly Money TV, Hip Hop News Uncensored, and Slim Thug. Now, each one of these have a different level of their insanity and a type of game that they play. Slim Thug is the flat out one of the most ignorant ones. Him and Ugly Money TV are a tie. Because I can remember hearing the fat dude from Ugly Money say, they already done took R. Kelly from him. I mean, I can't listen to nobody. But Slim Thug is a way more ignorant because he flat out was like, why Cassie come out now and say something about it? You know, all the people that's waiting on him, and I'm so tired of this talking point right here. All the people that notice, all the people that's pulling him down is his own people. We losing billionaires. We losing billionaires because we need the billions. And Hip Hop News Uncensored. And those two dudes over there, they play a straddle the fence. And those type of dudes are also dangerous because I watch them personally and they stand in the middle. Like, and then this is a lot of spaces where black people, but black males, I'm talking to black males in this one. This is where they stand. Well, I don't know what he did, but if he did it, because that clears them. But if he did it, he need to go down for this. I don't know. I don't know if he did do it, but if he did. And the thing about Hip Hop News Uncensored, they have some of the best content. They have some of the best people on there. And what's sad about them and them not being able to make a decision as black males is they have Jaguar Wright on there. Jaguar Wright laces them with the truth. She told them about this was going to happen to Diddy. And they still stand in the middle like they can't make a decision. Because majority of black males don't want to make a decision on another black man that's abusive or damaging to his community, especially if they like him. That's why I said, you mental homosexuals. Now, neither one of these cats had anything to do with this next statement I make, but when it came to Shawnee O'Neal saying she wasn't in love with Shaq, cats ran to their podcast to make a video and make her look like a dirtbag in a 304. Because there's an agenda in this battle of the sexes war to make every black female or every female, but we talking to the black ones over here, we talk to our own over here, look like they just not worth a damn. But here you got Diddy, Puffy, Brother Love, all of these personalities are in him. All these multiple personalities he's created. You got him on a video beating this girl, kicking her, hitting her with a vase. I want to see how they speak after this. Because if you have an important job when you have a large podcast, you are speaking and you are a representation of a black male when you render your opinion on such topics. And most males are unhealed with themselves and they still have a hang up They still have a hang up. They have unhealed trauma, whether it was their mothers, whether it was women that they've dealt with. They have unresolved issues within themselves and they refuse to make, and they still are bitter and hung up and jaded. This is why half of these sissies run around calling Kevin Samuels Godfather, because they didn't have a father. Old cats talking about Godfather. The Godfather would tell these hoes the truth. This is why they get behind goofy personalities like a Charleston White. He be talking the truth. Charleston White, he be talking the truth. He be saying some of the most truthful stuff. You don't like, be going in. Where's your spirit, black men? Where's your discernment? I knew when the allegations came out, he did it. You know why? Because of my discernment. This is why we can't render judgment and get things solved, because you either have a bias, whether it's in the conscious community or not, or your discernment, you just don't have any discernment on something. But mighty funny when it's black females, that discernment kicks in. You're able to make a snap decision just like that. He's been getting away with stuff for so long. Everybody at Uptown Records died, except him. I did a video earlier talking about Deion Sanders, and this is the mistake that black males are making: mental sexual personality worship. Deion wouldn't do that. Deion, no, not Prime, because they not man enough to call him Deion. They call him Prime because they on the pecker. They got to ride on the pecker. Prime wouldn't do that. You just hating. And there's something that the young brother Cremoni, there's something that the ex-wife Pilar said, and I can't forget there's a third person that said, you just don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Hold on, I think that one was... Nope. Xavier Smith said it's two sides to every story. But when it comes to Diddy, Puffy, Brother Love, whoever he want to be at this time, this is what's showing you what goes on behind closed doors. When you ready to run and say, y'all finna bring another black man down. I watch fake cats in the conscious community. When Polite got caught up, I heard it personally. I saw it personally. I ain't gonna say I heard it personally. I saw it personally. Can we please wait till all the evidence is out before we start bringing another black man down? When if you got real discernment and your consciousness is right and your GPS work, you know. I keep telling y'all about the great Steve Coakley, Steve Coakley. He says, knowledge is an indicator of your behavior. I know that you know by what you do. So a lot of these cats that's reading all these books, they got to have blank pages in them. Because your output is shit when it comes to really making decisions. You can't make a hard decision because you respect the man too much, no matter what he doing. It's sick behavior. I'm not going to say this is why women are talking about the bear, because I don't like the comparison to black men and wild animals. Because that's the technology that white supremacy ingrained in you. That we savage and animals, so they can treat us savagely and like animals. So I'm not going to say this is why they picking the bear. But what I will say, this is why they are disappointed and this is why they are confused, because their protectors and their providers can't make a clear decision when a woman or a child is being abused. He get to scratching his head. He don't know what to say. They front line until then. It's disgusting. So I want to see what all of these cats, I want to see what Hip Hop Uncensored, News Uncensored has to say. I want to see, can they make a clear cut decision? Can they give a straight up answer? Or are they going to continue to blow Sean? It's crazy. Stand up, black males. Stand up. Peace.